Good morning, student. Our today's topic is chapter 7, Weather, Climate and Adaptation of Animals to Climate. Do you remember the things that you were asked to pack when you were heading for a hill station? When the sky is cloudy, your parents insist that you carry an umbrella. Have you heard elder in your family discuss the weather before planning a family function? You must have also heard the experts discussing the weather before the start of a game. Have you ever wondered why? The weather may have a profound effect on the game. It has profound effect on our lives. Many of our daily activities are planned based on the weather predicted for that day. There are daily report of the weather on the television and radio and in the newspaper. But do you know what this weather really is? In this chapter, we will study about the weather and climate. We will also see how different forms of lives are adapted to the climate of their habitat. Here 7.1. In figure 7.1, a sample of a weather report from a newspaper given. Here given a picture 7.1. This is a weather report of a newspaper. We find that the daily weather report carries information about the temperature, humidity and rainfall during the past 24 hours. It also predicts the weather for the day. Humidity, as you might know, is a measure of moisture in air. जो ह्यूमिडिटी होती है वो एयर के मॉइस्चर को मेज़र करती है. सेम हियर द डायग्राम गिवन. दिस इज अ कटिंग ऑफ न्यूज़पेपर which is a weather report. Here activity 7.1. Cut out the weather report of the last week from any newspaper. आपको एक न्यूज़पेपर से वेदर रिपोर्ट की कटिंग लेना है. इफ़ यू डू नॉट गेट अ न्यूज़पेपर एट होम, अगर आपको अपने घर से न्यूज़पेपर नहीं मिल रहा है तो आप अपने नेबर या अपने फ्रेंड से भी इसे मांग सकते हो और इस रिपोर्ट को आप अपनी नोटबुक पे नोट कर सकते हो. यू कैन ऑल्सो कलेक्ट वेदर रिपोर्ट फ्रॉम लाइब्रेरी, और या फिर आप अपनी लाइब्रेरी से भी इसे कलेक्ट कर सकते हो. पेस्ट all the cut out on the white sheet or on a चार्ट पेपर. अब आप इस कटिंग को अब एक वाइट शीट या फिर चार्ट पेपर पर पेस्ट करें. नाउ रिकॉर्ड इन्फॉर्मेशन फ्रॉम ऑल वेदर रिपोर्ट इज कलेक्टेड बाय यू इन टेबल 7.1. द फर्स्ट रो इज जस्ट अ सैम्पल. फिल all the columns according to the data in the chart that you have prepared. अब टेबल 7.1, इसमें जो फर्स्ट कॉलम है ये आपको एक एग्जाम्पल के फॉर्म में दिया है. अब जो डेटा आपने अपनी चार्ट शीट में कलेक्ट किया है उस पूरे डेटा को आपको इस कॉलम में, इस टेबल में फिलअप करना है. नाउ डू ऑल द 7 days हैव द सेम मैक्सिमम एंड मिनिमम टेम्परेचर, ह्यूमिडिटी एंड रेनफॉल? क्या एक वीक के सभी दिनों में, 7 दिनों में, क्या मैक्सिमम और मिनिमम टेम्परेचर, ह्यूमिडिटी और रेनफॉल सेम होता है? द मैक्सिमम एंड मिनिमम टेम्परेचर रिकॉर्डेड मे बी द सेम फॉर सम ऑफ द डे. कभी कुछ दिनों में क्या होता है, मैक्सिमम और मिनिमम टेम्परेचर सेम होता है. ऑल द पैरामीटर्स आर नॉट द सेम ऑन द एनी 2 days. ओवर अ वीक देयर आर मे बी considerable variation. The day-to-day condition of the atmosphere at a place with respect to the temperature, humidity, rainfall, wind speed, etc. It's called a weather at that place. The temperature, humidity and the other factors are called the elements of the weather. The weather of a place changes day after day and week after week. That is why we often say today's weather is too humid or the weather was warm last week. The weather is such a complex phenomenon that it can vary over very short period of time. It can happen sometimes that it is sunny in the morning, but sudden clouds appear from nowhere and start raining heavily. Or a heavy raining may vanish in a matter of a minutes and give way to bright sunshine. You must have had several such experience. Try to recall such experience and share with it to your friend. Since weather is such a complex phenomenon, it is not easy to predict. Look at the graph given below. Show the maximum temperature recording during 3rd of August 2006 to 9th August 2006 of Shillong, Meghalaya. Here figure table point uh, 7.2. Here the graph given. In this graph, here the date 3 August 2006, the maximum temperature 26 degree. 4th August 23.5, 5th August 25, 6th August 22, 7th August 25.5, 8th August 23.3 and 9th August 24.4 degree Celsius. As it clear from any weather report, the maximum and minimum temperature are recorded every day. Do you know how these temperatures are recorded? In chapter 4, you have learned that there are special thermometer for this purpose called maximum or minimum thermometers. Can you guess when during the day we have maximum temperature and when the minimum? The maximum temperature of the day occurs generally in the afternoon, while the minimum temperature occurs generally in the early morning. Can you now understand why in summer we feel so miserable in the afternoon and comparatively comfortable early in the morning? What about the time of sunrise and sunset? You know that in winter it becomes dark early and you do not get much time to play. Are the days shorter in winter than summer? Try to find it out yourself by completing the project given at the end of the chapter.